I remember my mother phoning up. Actually, she'd phoned up many times before. Once while I was working at Radio Clyde, I had just read a news bulletin. It was the early 80s. And the news editor passed me the phone and said, "It's your mother on the phone, probably to tell you how well you read the news." At which point she said, "Hello, you did very well." And I said, "Actually, you can't phone the newsroom just when I've read the news." Now, but she was a typical Presbyterian Scot. And on one occasion she phoned up and said, "I saw the programme you did on the BBC last night. Well, what did you think of it?" She said, "It was very good, very interesting." "You were very good," she said. I said, "Oh, thank you." And then she added, "But don't get your head stuck in the door on the way out." Now there you are, 2 compliments and a slap on the face from the person who can phone the Radio Clyde newsroom to tell me I've read the bulletin well. Because there's an overarching feeling in Scotland that when we've done something well, we must avoid savouring the moment. We've got to think of what we can do better all the time. Well, no, savour the moment. Bank what's going well. But it's particularly important in my book that when people around you are doing things well, then you catch them doing things well. I'm reminded of being in Sydney, Australia with my friend Andy Fell, who ran a whole lot of banks out there, St George Banks. He was the general manager. And the car pulled up abruptly as we're driving along a main street. He said, "Give me a minute." He gets the mobile phone out and he takes a picture of one of his employees at the ATM, the automatic teller machine, outside the bank. And this woman is helping an elderly lady to get some money out the bank. When he comes back into the car, I said, are they not meant to leave the branch? He said, "No, they're meant to be as helpful as possible. I'm catching somebody doing something right." He said, "Because when I let them know that they're getting it right, when I post this on social media, then everybody's encouraged." And I believe that if you catch people doing things right, they grow in confidence.